Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and we are on the road to Friday the 13th. Just one more day, people. One more day. Let me grab you here. Oh, that mask is hot. Whew. This is my official, I guess Friday the 13th Part 9, or Jason Goes to Hell mask. You might be wondering why I bought this mask, when, before I told you I couldn't stand the film. I bought this the year it came out, and I wanted to be, of course, myself, or Jason, for Halloween and go trick-or-treating with my daughter. But this was the only one that was available. And it is a cool mask. Yeah, definitely Kane Hodder as Jason in Part 9. He was awesome. There was just so little of him in it. But anyway, on the road to Friday the 13th, I wanted to show you my Friday the 13th DVD collection. Unfortunately, I missed out on the 10 when it came out, but you know, I do have some of the individuals in a set, most of which I've shown at one time or another, I think, but I'll show them again. This is the original Friday the 13th. Love this film. And of course, you all know my favorite 80s slasher, Friday the 13th Part 2, along with my favorite final girl, Amy Steele. Save that one for after. Here's Part 3. This is the, I guess, the original widescreen release of the DVD. Really cool. And I was in a pawn shop about a year ago, and I found this. And I was thinking to myself, you know, you're a Friday the 13th fan. It is your favorite franchise. And you've never seen Part 3 in 3D, because of course I was too young at the time when it originally came out. What kind of fan are you? So, I bought the Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D. And this comes with, sorry about that, just fell on the floor. This comes with the 3D glasses. So cool. That look like Jason's hockey mask. So I finally got to see Friday the 13th in 3D, and it gave me a headache. Let's see. This is Friday the 13th Part 4, the final chapter. The original, I believe it's the original DVD release from Paramount. This is Part 5, the deluxe edition. Part 6, the deluxe edition. A lot of these I've had for quite some time. Let's see. Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. I know I showed this the other day when I did my Second Chance Cinema. And also, I guess, the ranking of Friday the 13th films. You may be asking where 7 and 8 are. I gave them to a close friend of mine because he didn't have them, and I already had them in another set, so I figured why should he not have the Part 7 and 8, which are awesome. So Jason X, and boy, that sticker really bothers me, but it's on the actual paper itself. This is actually when I was in Seattle I bought this from a Hollywood Video out there when I was going for treatment. So I don't think I could ever get rid of this. Let's see. Freddy vs. Jason. I think I sold my DVD. I had this on DVD, but I sold it probably because I got this Nightmare on Elm Street set, which eventually I'm probably going to upgrade the Nightmare on Elm Street to Blu-ray anyway. Let's see. Friday the 13th, The Killer Cut DVD. My daughter actually bought this for me, as well as I also stated in the story, in one of my stories, that she took me to see this for Father's Day one year, the year it came out. So, can't get rid of that. And I was in a thrift store and saw that they had Friday the 13th, The Killer Cut on Blu-ray. And being a complete hoarder, I bought that as well. So, that leaves me to my collection here, which I found. It's kind of beat up. The outer thing is kind of beat up. Maybe I'll replace it someday, or I don't know. I mean, it's just the outer cover. I do like things to be nice and pristine, though. But I did find that at a yard sale last year. Couldn't pass it up. It was $5 for the entire thing. This is Friday the 13th, Killer Extras. Friday the 13th, Part 1 and Part 2. Friday the 13th, Part 3 and Part 4. Or the final chapter. Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning, and Part 6, Jason Lives. And Friday the 13th, Part 7, and The New Blood, and Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. If I do have one regret, I would say it would be that I had all these on videotape, at least up until Part 9 on VHS, the original Paramounts, except for, of course, Part 9. But I did sell those with all of my other horror VHS tapes, which I do kind of regret now. But I got a decent price for them, and I knew that they were going to someone who really appreciated them. So, they got a good home. But, this is the road to Friday the 13th. Got one day left, guys. Tomorrow, my favorite thing in my collection. I spoke with Todd E. Walnuts, and I think a lot of us are going to try to pick our favorite thing from our Friday the 13th collection, or many things, as I'm sure the case will be, and show them tomorrow. I tried to spread the word as much as I can, but I'll be spreading the word more today. And like I said, tomorrow's Friday the 13th. Awesome day. And until tomorrow, guys. Peace.